Every single day stress comes in every way, and got no time for nobody. My style is rich, though fat and rich. We'll make a cake today that looks rich.
Crack, crack the egg into the bowl.
Crack, crack, crack the egg into the bowl.
PaRappa the Rapper, the great new music video
We're
game.
making us a cake that you've never seen before.
Once you played it, you can't get it out of your head.
The other day, I was called a little turkey.
But I'm a chicken, got it? You beef jerky?
It's still better than Sega's ads for the Saturn. Okay, so rhythm games. It's always been a genre of video games that I've never really cared for. Unless it's something like Rock Band, Guitar Hero, or Dance Dance Revolution. I just can't really get into rhythm games. Most of the time, all it really boils down to is just tapping buttons and rhythmatic sessions. So, yeah, not something that I think is worth dedicating a whole lot of time to. And that's probably why I ended up not getting into PaRappa the Rappa. So, in PaRappa the Rappa, you take the role of a hip-hop loving dog by the name of PaRappa, who, I don't know, just tries to achieve certain goals in his life, I guess you could say. Namely, trying to win the affection of a sunflower named Sunny. Okay, so let's just get this out of the way. PaRappa the Rappa is freaking weird. But, you know, that's also part of why I think the game is so memorable. Like, this is just such a weirdly bizarre game with its art style, its characters, its general vibe. Honestly, it's a little surprising that this game ended up being as popular as it is, because I have a feeling if someone were to look at this today, like, they would just say that, oh man, it looks really cheap, it looks really stupid, unless it was an indie developer who was trying to make it come off as artsy. I don't think it would have found much mainstream success, but back in the days when everything was going 3D and everything, the sort of oddball combination of 2D imagery mixed with 3D graphics just made PaRappa the Rappa stand out, which is probably why so many people remember it to this day. And you know that the presentation does hold up pretty well. Though the game is technically 3D, it's more in line with something like Paper Mario in that, yeah, it is 3D, but everything is very flat to an obnoxious degree. But with its bright colors, weird-looking character designs, and just oddball animations, it really is a game that looks like nothing else. So it definitely is doing its own thing, which, you know, you do kind of have to admire it, though. Though, as controversial as it may sound, I'm not a huge fan of the music in this game. It is very clearly not my style of music. But with a title like PaRappa the Rappa, I was kind of expecting that. I'm not really a rap guy, I'm more of a rock and roll kind of guy. So yeah, the soundtrack here didn't really appeal to me. And well, neither did the gameplay either. Again, it is just a rhythm game where you're trying to, just follow the button prompts and press them in rhythm, and it doesn't go much deeper than that. I just struggle to see what the appeal of this game is, outside of just how weird it is. But, you know, PaRappa the Rappa was really popular when it came out, and the game still has a cult following to this day. So, you know, evidently a lot of people did see something in this, even if I don't see it. But whatever popularity PaRappa the Rappa had must have been short-lived, because outside of 2 sequels on the PS2, only one of which landed stateside, PaRappa the Rappa wouldn't stick around for very much longer after those 2 games. His most recent appearance was in PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale, where he appeared as a playable character. But since then, not a whole lot has been done with the character, and unless they want to remaster the original game, I really don't see much point in bringing it back. But, you know, again, this game does have its fans, so maybe if someone wanted to give it another shot, maybe, you know, have fun with the music and graphics again, there might be something worth there, but if it ever happens, I'm probably going to pass on it. But anyway, that's PaRappa the Rappa. Join me tomorrow as we continue on with our PlayStation retrospective.